Welcome to the recap. 108 tourney. Day one. Wild day one.
Absolutely.
And first off,
holy shit.
Want to thank all you people out there for voting. A lot of voting today. A lot of fun on the internet today. I had a great time. There were some great matchups. We're going to get into them in just a minute. But first, we're going to make My Sock Summer pay us a couple bills here. And then we'll
do that.
We'll get going.
I'm declaring March month of the Mazda. And what is the best Mazda for the spring? The Mazda MX-5 Miata. What's a Mazda Miata? Well, if you don't know, besides his feet, it's Mailman Jack's preferred mode of transportation. Every MX-5 Miata is engineered with the Mazda's human-centric development philosophy to help instill the joy of driving. Mazda runs countless studies on the human characteristics and behaviors to design a vehicle that works harmoniously with you. As a result, the MX-5 feels like an extension of your body with more precise steering, better control, and less fatigue. Every Mazda is engineered with the driver in mind, and nowhere is that clearer than with the MX-5 Miata. When working to achieve its near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution, Mazda made a point to take our measurements with the real driver behind the wheel. The MX-5 Miata storied handling doesn't start with a spec sheet, it starts with you. To learn more about the Miata, check out their website at www.mazdaoforlandpark.com. You can check out their awesome line of cars and sport utility vehicles. Follow the rainbow all the way to Mazda of Orland Park to take advantage of their $500 off for Sox fans. Give them a follow over at Zoom Nation for his deals and steals. Mazda of Orland Park, home of Zoom Nation. 8910 West 159th Street, Orland Park. 708-444-3200. Zoom.
All right.
Early comments are killing right now.
Yeah, I mean it ended wild. There's two wild endings for sure. So, Beef, which bracket do you want to start with tonight?
Let's start with the White Sox Day region. Let's do that.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yeah. You go left to right?
Yeah, sounds good. All
Who's
right.
So
yeah, I assume it's my. I assume that's my.
Yeah,
I
thought.
So yeah. So the number one seed, Layla Rahimi, easy over Sox Nerd, 65% to 35%, in a little bit closer matchup, but not too much of a tough one. My Sox Summer didn't have to sweat out James Fox. He beats them 57 to 43. Congratulations, My Sox Summer. Nice job.
Oh, thank you. I like to thank all the people that voted for me, and I would also like to thank James Fox for only retweeting it one time. Good job.
He's busy. He's a busy man. Up next was my matchup with Alyssa Bergamini. I'll be honest with you guys. There it is. She beat me 54 to 46. It was never really that close. I mean, by the time I was in the garage going to work, I was pretty much toast. So I don't know if you guys want to dig in a little deeper on this. I'm happy to, or we can wait till I get through the rest of the results for this bracket. I'll leave it up to you guys.
Let's talk about it right now.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I told you My Sock Summer before we.
I want to see his face, Chirizi. I want to see his face. Yes, thank you.
I was gonna come on here and say all the right things, or whatever, and then I thought, you know what, that's fucking loser talk. All right, I'm not coming on here and doing loser talk. I got beat. That's the bottom line. But I was telling My Sock Summer before we got on here. I pinpointed the real reason why I got beat. I thought that I would win this. I thought it'd be a close match, and I don't think I miscalculated, except for one thing. When
fact that you're an asshole,
saying who they voted for, and it was like we have 16,000 followers on 108. And real OG 108 people were like, they're voting for Alyssa. And you know, Mailman Jack and Wally Money and people that are like close to us are like, fuck you. And it was the most telling. It's late in the day. I'm already down a lot. And I see Queernsy tweet, and she's like, this is a really tough one, but I guess I got to go with family. I'm going to vote for Beef. And I thought to myself, I'm your brother-in-law. And you don't know this other person at all. You've never met this person, to my knowledge. Maybe she met Alyssa once. I have no idea. And it was a tough decision. It was like, you know what? I don't know about this guy. So
yeah.
You know what? Right, asshole. Is probably the case.
Yeah, it might say something about you that the people closest to you are like, I don't know about this guy.
It's a problem.
Now,
you know?
I deployed my thing that I do usually in the 108 tournament. Oh, god damn it.
What?
You're still here?
Yeah.
Oh, I am. Oh,
yeah. You didn't cut.
On me. It was black. You know what? I need to stop saying shit when that happens because if I start cussing, you know why. Now, what I do usually in the 108 tourney, and what that is I always vote for who I perceive will be the underdog. I was wrong 3 times today. One of them was yours, love. I definitely voted for Alyssa, and I was like, oh shit, he's down like 20 points, and I was like, that's not good. And it was early. It was very early.
I'm gonna teach you something, my sock summer. If you do want to do that strategy, you can look at the 108 account because it shows the actual totals, and then you can know who's the underdog.
You know what? It's a little bit more fun to like have the oh shit, no, damn it, no, because it's
a little better to vote against one of your best friends so that they could lose. I like it.
Honestly, he lost by so much percentage points. Like my one vote didn't matter. There was like 4,000 people that voted in that one.
It's about It's about 7.5%, right? So let's say like 300 votes, but chop the 300 in half. Like if the swings, right? So if you vote for me, that's only 150 votes. That's basically the core 108 group that hates me. They like the 108, but they hate my guts, and so they voted for Alyssa because they've never met Alyssa, but they know they hate me for sure, so they voted against me. And actually, I can't blame them.
I voted for you, Beef, because I felt you were more beatable in the long run.
I was weaker in the future.
I don't think you have 150 people that like you, though. I mean, to be honest.
No, that's what he's saying. He's saying he's got 150 people that dislike him.
Definitely out of people that are my friends, I don't have 150. Because I have 150 that dislike me for sure. So
yeah,
we can get back to the bracket if you guys want, or if you want to keep beating me up, I'm good with that.
Good, but listen, I told you privately, and
I'll tell you a little bit of this Goose Island whiskey.
Yeah, you guys get a beer while I wax poetic. I got
the laser brain, baby.
Look at I'm drinking the laser brain too.
It's delicious. I love it.
If you're only gonna have one beer, might as well make it a big, huge motherfucker from Goose Island. It's laser.
Damn right.
It is a double dry hopped IPA. I think it's a 9.9, right? 8.5, 9.5, 9.5 ABV. Loaf, I said this. You did something today. You put us into non-layup first rounders, which was I was like, I have to care about this because I might get beat. You know, and it's not like I'm going against Wally Money first round.
Right. You're just gonna pummel
a guy that nobody knows. I was going against somebody that people know. So I had all my graphics ready. I had everything ready, and I didn't have to use a single goddamn one of them because that motherfucker didn't do shit. But anyway, I'm glad you stepped out of this whole fucking zone and put us against people like that. It was fun, even though it cost you your run this year in 20. Thought you were going to win everything. Can't even get out of the first round. Much like the Ken Lowe gauntlet last year. Deal that just
I made a good piece of
right
content,
out the gate.
I made a good piece of content. That video I made where I told Mailman Jackie he's no longer allowed to shit in my house on his mail route. And Mitch Rosen retweeted it and he goes, "This is what I like about the 108 guys, organic and funny." And I was like, good. I'm glad some people were liking that. Not enough to vote for me, but good. It's still like a piece of content.
Yep.
All right, let's move on.
Let's do it. All right, up next is Josh Nelson against Steven Nelson, and Josh Nelson won going away in that affair. Yeah, he did whoop him up. It wasn't even absolutely was not even close. Yeah, exactly. He even taunted Steven Nelson. Apparently, Steven Nelson doesn't like guacamole. Who knew?
He doesn't like avocados at all. Apparently,
no avocados for the guy.
Yeah.
God, I can't.
Anti-avocado.
Yeah, no, it was 74-26. That's the final there. Up next is Chris Kamka against Rob Hart. Poor Rob Hart. Rob Hart got absolutely slammed. Kamka 78 or 79% to Rob Hart 21%. And then the match of the day, the only matchup that got more votes than mine and Alyssa's was Herb Lawrence versus Shane Reardon. This was going down to the very last second. I know they were talking about it on the radio. The CHGO crew was pushing on one side. The 670 Score crew was pushing on the other side. It was going down to the last second. And in the end, Shane Reardon wins 50.1% to 49.9% against Herb Lawrence. Unbelievable. Tightest matchup, most votes.
Crazy.
Awesome. I heard they were talking about the tournament on the radio. You saw a lot of interaction with that one as well. So really nice job by both of them sticking in there with the content. Teresa E walked to an easy victory over Jim Margulis. Teresa, did you even open your laptop today to address this tournament at all? Did you need to?
I did. I checked to see if Jim Margulis was awake. He was not. He slept through the entire day, so I just threw a couple vote Teresa's out there and just smashed it. So
I feel like I feel like Jim wrote a blog today about what type of peanut butter White Sox prospects like better. And then that today, as opposed to like retweeting this or trying to do anything to win this contest. Jim, I am 100% disappointed in you. You are never going to listen to this podcast anyway, so I can say things. Doesn't matter. But what a bummer, bro. Bummer.
Bummer. And then the final matchup in the White Sox Day region, Chris Tannehill beats Ryan McGuffey. Not as easily as I thought he would. So it was 62-38. McGuff was in there pushing it a little bit, and so was White Sox Talk Twitter account. So that was pretty cool that he was engaged. Tanny was moderately engaged, but Tanny's moderately engaged in Twitter. So I thought it was kind of like his normal level of engagement. Like he put a thing out there of the incumbent mayor in the Wire voting, like like right early in the day starting off. So it's pretty funny. But Tanny will move on to face Teresi.
I need McGuffey to be mad about the loss and then stump for me. I think that's gonna help. That's what I gotta try and find people that don't like Tanny, which is almost impossible.
Almost nobody.
So hopefully the person that he lost to first round is just a little sore about it and says, "Okay, I'll go for Teresi."
I've met Tanny like 5 or 6 times. I'm still going to vote for you though, even though I've met him 5 or 6 times.
Thank you.
Just so you know, just so you're aware.
Thank you. I'm sure my Suck Summer won't.
I'm going to think about it.
He'll think about it.
We'll see what Cornsey does. We'll see.
Here's the deal.
This is a tough decision, but I guess I'll go with my husband.
Here's the thing. You're definitely the underdog in that matchup, so you're definitely my vote. Like,
I'm a huge underdog in that matchup.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know who's the underdog is between Shane and Kamka. I'm going to say, for some reason, oddly, Kamka is kind of the underdog. But because he doesn't have like a huge media guy behind him like Mitch Rosen. I mean, clearly Mitch Rosen pulls a lot of strings back there that we don't know about. He is the puppeteer of sports radio in Chicago. Not Mitch.
Right,
yeah. Great day though. I mean, that region was fun. Yep. And again, I like being in with the regular people, like the Alyssa Bergamini,
I think you're right. My Suck Summer. One improvement that we did make this year with the brackets is we tried to level the competitiveness across. And so that's the same thing. We'll see that when we get the 108 bracket kind of later in the week, is that the under 1,000 followers. I kind of like the approach we did. Might have misfired on a few seedings, but that's okay. It's more fun when we have some upsets.
Alyssa shouldn't have been that low. No.
I shouldn't have been that high either.
Probably not.
Let's jump to that classic view region. Let's do
it, baby.
How that looks.
Will do. So let's start off with the number 1 seed, Janice. She wins easily, 67% to 33% over Chris McGowan. Moving on to the second matchup, there was a lot of controversy towards the end of the day, but Jay Cuda beats Sam Reeves 60-40. There was people pulling old tweets and some manga stuff. And
it was a wild ride. It was a wild ride.
It was
weird, wild stuff.
That one was settled already, but then there was just wild shit going on around it. So it was kind of fun. Next up is Steve O. He beat Adam Casey easily 72% to 28%.
He dropped some rhymes. And that had to help. So we'll see, what he does next round.
He did. I didn't watch him because I was at work and I just can't. Not while I'm trying to work. So and then
I do have to mention one thing here though. I don't know if you guys watched K Fid's video where he was going through and giving who he was voting for.
I didn't catch it yet.
He said Steve-O had a giraffe neck, but then that he goes, "I'm going with giraffe neck though." so he was negative. And then he was like, "But you know what? I like the giraffe neck. I was happy with that."
All right. Next up is Juan Uribe's Cup versus Kobe's Burner. Now, so this was a weird situation to begin with because we had Bears Fanatico 94 Juan in here, and the ToeFund and the ToeFund
he said, "I don't want to be in it."
He wanted to be out, and then he deleted his Twitter. So we're like, okay, we got to find a replacement. And Juan Uribe's Cup was going to kill me for not having him in to begin with. Yep. So it was obvious we're going to put him in the tournament, and then he goes in the tournament, absolutely rolls 77-23 against Kobe's Burner, and then before the day's out, the account's suspended from what I could tell. He's just gone. I have a DM chat with him and Matt Ramsey, and then I looked at it, it was just me and Matt Ramsey. So he's gone. Not there.
That has got to be the craziest group chat ever. I mean,
I don't even want to know about that one.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's just nuts. Like I can interact with K-Dog and Kira on a personal level. I don't know if I want JUC up in there too, like say throwing the dick pics. I don't think I need that.
Well, I need it, so I'm saying.
I know.
He's suspended. Up next was number 3 seed Ken W.O. against number 14 seed Kimmy K. Ken W.O. Comes through easily in this one, 56-44, with the help of White Sox Dave. I don't know if you saw that. They reached across the aisle and they shook hands for this one, and White Sox Dave helped push him into round 2.
We'll see if that lasts into round 2, though. That's the big question.
I'm not sure if it will. This might be a one-time only. The couple guys.
It's gonna be hard.
We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Up next is Aloha Mr. Hand, and he won easily against White Sox Sal, which we knew he would, 70-30.
It actually looked like this. It looked like this.
It did.
It did.
Sal was even more limp than that, if you believe it or not.
Oh my god!
And then the battle of the beer.
Looking at it. Go ahead.
The battle of the beer guys. Brewhan Luke against Beer Garden Jim. I mean, the 108ers did good today, except for me. Brewhan Luke won 56-44 over Beer Garden Jim. And then Beer Garden Jim had some idle time towards the end, and that's when he had some of the other situations going on. And then the final matchup, and I'm going to eat a little crow here. Number 2 GD made a great run last year against number 15 Mansu Lee, and on our very reveal show, I said Mansu Lee is a 15th seed and his fellow accountant who's has no chance to advance in the tournament. And fuck me, he did advance. The first 15 over 2 I can remember in our tournament, and he won 53-47. So good for you, Mansu Lee. You're my man. I'm so happy you won, and I'm happy and he printed out the saying of me saying it and put it up on the wall at work. Like, fuck this guy, bulletin board material tonight.
I love that. I love that tweet, and I didn't see it till later. In the day, so I thought he already had a lead and was like putting that up. And no, that was right at the beginning of the day. He had that up. I loved it.
Yeah, he DM'd me and he said that he appreciated my support. I'm like, I'm glad that I had internet when your bracket came through to give you that support. Because I didn't most of that night. So, but yeah, he wiped the floor. He did good. Good. And I am just so happy that something you have created, you know nothing about anymore, Loaf. Like know. You created this thing, and now it's like growing out of control.
No,
it's
I know what
weird
it is.
Like a real social experiment. It's like backfiring. The monkeys that got guns, and now they're shooting at us. Okay? Oh my god!
I mean, it's great. It's great. That's what I'm saying.
It is.
Today was super exciting, and it was the most exciting first day we've ever had in this tournament. And I know what it is, my Sox Summer. It's that the talent level, the follower levels are tightening so much, right? So back in the day, if you put someone 1 or 2, they were going to walk 2 rounds, right? That shit ain't happening no more. These things are so tight. I told you guys that when I was making the thing. I'm like, I don't know whether to put this person 6 or 11. I don't know. I could flip the seeds and it would feel comfortable. Not Mansu Lee. He got lucky, but everyone else, I could flip them. But no, good job, Mansu Lee. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Man.
Yes, I mean it's going to be great. We got 2 more brackets going tomorrow, so we're still in the first round. First round's going to last 4 days, so first round will end Saturday night. That's right, Gabe. Free Billy.
Free Billy. Yeah. Right.
He's got till Monday to show back up on Twitter, even if it's with a new name. I'll let him go with a new name. That's what he's going to be. He's going to create an account every day of the tournament. We're going to see how many followers he can garner in like hours.
Here's what I think he's gonna do too. I'm just gonna say this. We'll see what happens. His new handle will have toe in it somewhere. It will say something. Oh. There will be a toe somewhere. Yep. You know? Yeah. Toe Fanatico or something. Yeah. That would be a good one. Fanatico for the one.
Well, hopefully it's another wild one tomorrow, man. It was a lot of fun today. We'll see what comes up tomorrow, and then you'll see all of these winners from today on Monday.
Yep, that's correct.
And all of the people that did not win, go give them a follow. Go check them out. See if you like the account. If you don't, whatever. But if you do, give them a follow. Let's keep building the community bigger and bigger.
Absolutely, man. couple notes before we go. We'll be back again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, reviewing the brackets that happened during the day on Thursday. Full day, 12-hour brackets starting around 8 a.m., probably a little bit earlier to make sure we finish them all by 8. But then after this show, we're going to do the regular podcast at 8:30, and we're going to have James Fox on. James Fox is going to come on. We're going to break down the Sox moves. We're going to break down some new CBA moves or changes in the law that the Major League Baseball plays. So that should be a lot of fun. So come and join us.
And make sure you support our sponsors, Mazda of Orland Park. God damn. Oh, am I still on?
You are fine.
Okay, cool. Mazda of Orland Park. Our good guys over at Buffalo Wings and Rings. It's not that anymore. It is Wings and Rings, and I can't even remember it. Was there today. They got to change all that branding. Wings and Rings, and our guys over at Goose Island. They have a brew pub over on Fulton Street. This is awesome. There's not food there, so you don't even have to be tempted with trying to take away your buzz. Just get hammered, baby. A new slogan. Responsibly. So, responsible. All right, cheers, guys. Good job, Chirizi. Fucking way to win. Good job, me. Way to win. Loaf, you got to do better, bro. You got to learn.
Fam. I'm
proud of you.
Do better.
Proud of you guys. I'm not proud of me.
We'll see y'all later.
Cheers.
Peace.